しないから君の隣いるから灰に染まったベールをそっと上げた口づけるたびに抱きしめるたびに隣でささやくたびに君の目に愛してるの面影を探して止まった時計の針すくいの高くの見星心臓が止まるほどに渇望した苦しみ永遠の誓いを交わした君と口づけ
Alright, hello everyone. It's a rare sight for me to be streaming a bracket stage, but here we are. Welcome to the losers bracket semifinals for Chile versus Malaysia. I am XF, your caster for this evening, and I am joined by a last minute addition. It'll be Yun Souls. Yun, how are you feeling today? I mean, you just woke up.
Good morning. No, I didn't just wake up. I'm just tired, but it's
you're just
alright.
EP.
I'll be waking up. I'll be waking up to this match.
Yeah,
My
this
brain
is his
will,
wake up.
turn on.
Yeah, his wake up call. This is his wake up call. Alright, so let me just. I hope everything works because I have not streamed in a long time. Yeah. Okay, so how does this work again? Okay, wait, cool.
I don't know. This is like, what do you think?
Oops.
So they're gonna be rolling. Maru's gonna roll a 14, while Leaf rolled a 58. So this is Malaysia's win for roll, and they will decide to ban first.
Yeah, so yeah,
Ban
Malaysia.
first, pick second.
Yeah.
Yeah, Malaysia will get to ban first and pick second, while Chile will be the ones being the second ban,
Yeah.
and they will be the first ones to pick.
Yeah. Also, there is also another concurrent match that is going on, which is the Thailand versus Netherlands map. So we'll periodically give you updates on that one. Yeah. So we'll just wait for Malaysia to put in their ban. And yeah, we'll watch the other match closely as well.
What do you reckon this first ban from Malaysia is gonna be?
I would say like hidden.
Yeah, hidden has been a bit of a issue for a lot of the matches. I think that now that we're in the semifinals, a lot of the teams that are left are okay with they're okay with a lot of the hidden, but I think this round some of them have been stepped up just a bit more than the previous rounds. So so it could be a good ban. Chile, I'm not too sure about it, but I feel like maybe Hard Rock could be a good ban for their side if anything. But we'll just have to see what the teams go for.
Yeah. Maybe a mixed mod. Mixed mod would probably, but maybe in mixed mods. I'm not really sure. I'm just can clearly tell zero ball knowledge at this point. Maybe just get rid of
Yeah,
the
I think. Yeah, I mean, like, Chile is the one by the law of seed at least. This is a very uphill battle for Malaysia, and just that is not hidden, and that will be Hard Rock 2 banned out.
Yeah, so we're not gonna see the Yoshiki custom, unfortunately, for this match. So the Hard Rock 2 is out.
Yeah, but understandable, because
Yeah.
that is one of the that is one of the maps which a lot of people have said it is probably the hardest inside the whole pool.
Yeah, that was very much technical.
So now we just wait for Chile's ban. Since
Yep.
we have one Hard Rock gone, I'm just trying to grab the stats, but Wyvern's just being Wyvern, you know, so it's refusing to let me, but yeah. I feel like another Hard Rock could be a good bet, but then again, I could be very wrong about that.
Yeah. And then for Netherlands and Thailand, seems like Netherlands is banning first. They also banned the Hard Rock 2, which I think proves to be a lot of trouble for people. And Thailand banned the No Mod 4, so that's the convert out of the way as well. So that's the bans on for the other match that's ongoing. Okay, Hidden 1.
Hidden 1 will be the ban. It's surprising, I would say, because I think that Chile has some pretty good hidden players, but might mean that it could be that third person issue or more than that they're worried about for the hidden pool.
And it's now Chile's turn to pick their first map.
Seems like they just rolled to pick that map. So
Yeah.
the first map will be Mixed Mod 1.
Crazy storytelling right here.
But yeah, seems that but it looks like between two maps that they'll be picking the like one of the mixed mods at least. Could be between the two mixed mods, but I'm not too sure. So we have Manuel K, Xerox, and Shadow of Dark taking their places pretty much immediately onto the feud. And judging from the previous matches, I would assume Xerox will be taking that hidden. Manu will be taking the no mod. No, sorry, Manu will be taking the Hard Rock, and Shadow as that no mod.
Yeah.
Looks like Malaysia have taken their places, but seems that they'll be randomly taking the Hard Rock everywhere as hidden and Leaf for no mod.
Yeah.
So this is a very good contention against the Chilean roster.
This one is gonna be a real test of stamina right off the bat because there is no breaks in this map. So yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get right to it, just waiting for Xerox to the last player in to load in, but it seems that they're
Let's
with a band to
panic.
reset it should work.
Yeah. Let's see if it syncs up. Oh yeah, it does. Cool.
I'm gonna see early misses from both sides. Everywhere trades out Xerox. So it's early miss, but like both Shadow, Alpha, and Xerox are gonna find misses, and the whole of Team Chile is gone in the early stages already. Yeah, this is gonna be Chile needing to play catch up. 80,000 score difference between the two teams already. Leave will make a break, stop the bleeding for a bit. But Rankapi is still holding a good combo. Everywhere has caught back up while the two more Chilean players fall. Actually, the whole team. Yeah, I struggle to keep consistency from this Chilean roster, as all of them just breaking a couple more times while Rankapi is continuing to hold on to his root combo, and Leaf catches back up to that 200 combo as well. Yeah, this is an incredible score lead for the side of Malaysia against Team Chile on their own pick. Quite a huge struggle, I must say. Well, Xerox broke it right before he gets to their 200 combo. Rankapi finally finds a couple of misses to break off that full combo, but he still has his own team to back him up, and the whole Chile is down again. Yeah, this whole is a big struggle from Chile as they just continue to find misses before they get to that 200 combo, while for Malaysia, every time one of them, like their highest combo breaks, is always at least one or two to back them up. The whole team is okay. Everywhere drops his combo, but two of his teammates are still holding, while Team Chile just continues to struggle a little bit more on all of the mods.
Yeah, last year's skills. Yeah, it doesn't look all too fantastic for South Team Chile with not much combo on them now.
Yeah, and this is just irrecoverable. Just like from quite a while ago already, we're reaching like 500,000 score lead as like Team Malaysia just steamrolled this one away in a breakpoint on the first pick. This is really cementing that Malaysia are here to play. Malaysia might be 13th seed, but they are strong and they are mighty.
Yeah, so now it's onto the side of Malaysia's turn to pick after the first breakpoint. And we'll be seeing Nomad 4 come out from them.
Woohoo! Converts coming out just very early days in the map selection section. And this is gonna be a spicy one because there's a lot of. This is 3 minutes of convert, and it's not just a mere consistency map. Lots and lots of potential for difference. Lots of like tech and very hard patterns in this one. You see Vale come in for the side of Chile to replace.
I think we're just waiting for the teams to get their face in all.
Yes. I think that some of them may have needed to re-download the map or update the map because it was updated in the middle of the week. But yeah, Manu is coming back in. And it's gonna be both teams ready. Kagari stepping in to replace Everia, and Ratabi Leaf will continue.
And for the other match, I think they play Thailand and Netherlands played the hidden one, and then Thailand took that win with a 3,000 difference. And I think the next map that's going to be played is the mixed mod one for that match.
Very exciting for both matches, but quite unexpected of a unexpectedly a huge lead from in the first match, at least for the Malaysia versus Chile one. Don't see quite a few of the some strong players of this out Chile yeah, we don't see a couple of the strong players from the side of Chile. Like Metalka's been missing for a couple of weeks, and
Just panic again.
yeah, Shiny doesn't seem to be around just yet. Now players have loaded in, we're gonna get into this build-up section at the beginning. But this is still not the easiest build-up section of any of the maps.
We're finding the first drop there coming out of this ritual section, but it gets traded out by Manu and Vale. We're into the max combos now for two players on the side of Malaysia, matched by Zyrox there. Oh, but right as I say that, unfortunately they find a drop there alongside Vale. He's gonna keep the driver's seat he's gonna keep Malaysia in the driver's seat as well. One force into the map now.
Now Ratapi's gonna stop the beam for a bit, and Kagari will bring it closer and closer to the side of Chile with a couple of misses, and that lead is gonna shrink immediately as the Chileans hold on a little bit more. Xerox and Kagari trade a miss, and the lead is slowly shrinking, but Vale will stop it, and it will continue to build on the side of Malaysia with these two combo.
Yeah. We're almost
I
halfway
think that's a
through
full
the map.
combo.
Maybe it's one miss, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, it might be a miss. I'm not too sure, but yeah, these very big combos still.
Yeah, but we get a little couple of spinners, breaks, get extra points.
It's good news for the side of Chile as this build-up section is going to allow all the players to get back up to that
Next
that,
one.
200 combo, but there's a trade between Manu and Leaf, still keeping this interesting, and everybody on the side of Chile is broken. Just Rantabi left on the side of Malaysia, still holding a combo. Leaf is catching up, and no more combos on both sides, but still advantage in Malaysia with Leaf hitting but missing right
Oh,
after.
lobby miss right there on that.
Yeah, it's a very tricky section, like tech section. Yeah, not unexpected that there'll be misses from the players. It's going to be Manu versus Leaf, but that's short-lived. Leaf will be the one to reach the 200 combo first, and there's not a lot of time left. Chile needs to hold. Leaf is still on the 200, not going to 300 combo. No more combos left from Chile, but Malaysia is still holding very strong.
Last section.
Yeah, as the last section, there's still no like substantial combos on the side of Chile. Kagari will finally find a break, but I do not think that there's enough time. It is slowly going back, but the time is just getting shorter and shorter, and like there's no combos except for Xerox, and it's just and it's gonna be a pretty decent lead for the side of Malaysia of 100,000 to end off the map. Yeah, still just a dominant showing for the side of Malaysia, and I think that the loss, just like no shiny Froakie and no Matok is really putting a damper into the performance of the Chilean side. And Malaysia are just absolutely taking advantage of this. So this could like unless we see like maybe like a little bit more showing for this side of like Chile, Malaysia is looking like the team to beat.
Let's see what Chile will be taking now.
There's still plenty of time for this left in this match, and we've seen Chile do wonders before as well. Some of these players are grand finals here. Xerox being one of them, very dominant and excellent player and rapper. We've got I think like a few of the other players still have a lot of things to prove. Mario also, I think last year as well. Beside that Chilean roster that made it to the grand finals. So still not the time to sort of count Chile out. They have a lot of time, a lot of maps left.
Yep. And speaking of not counting out, we're gonna see a test on the high AR. We're gonna have the Hard Rock one come in with the Annabelle Transient. This one just real test of your consistency, Hard Rock, and stamina.
もう一度掴んだはずなのに指をすり抜けてくどうして選ばなかったものばかりがよぎるためらその間に裏返ってから見失うその前に眠れない誰かの言葉胸を救って帰らない夜
Yeah, a few new players to the side of Malaysia. Still no sign of Shiny Froakie. Quite this guy is quite a worry for the side of like Chile at least, because Shiny Froakie also is one of those players from last year, which did show. But Vale will be taking the spot. Xerox will be the first ones to miss for the side of Malaysia. No, Chile,
Yeah.
Malaysia. I am like in a different world right now. Rantabi and my Angel Fable are gonna be the ones, and Kagari as well will be the ones on the Malaysian side. Fable will be the first one to miss. Actually, I'm pretty sure there were a few misses beforehand, but I am just so out of this.
Yeah, don't worry. We're out of the intro section now, so Kagari, the only one up on the max score right now. Vale, unfortunately, is going to be finding a combo break there. It's going to extend Malaysia's lead ever so slightly.
But yeah, all players on the side of Malaysia holding on to 200 combo and more, but Chile is continuing to struggle with all three of them having broken.
Coming to this Ki section now. Only Rantabi, the only one holding on to any semblance of a combo. Yeah, with the rest of the lobby wanting to build it back up now.
Yeah, Vale will find a break, not able to make it to 200, while all of Malaysia finally getting back all the way to 200. We've got a 2 versus 3 situation, and Vale needs to hold. Kagari will miss, and Rantabi as well, and so the scoreline is going to slowly shift towards the side. But as I say that, this could be a trade out. Just doesn't seem like it was going to get good for Chile. Now it's a Angel Fable versus Manu. And Malaysia just looking to take this away once again. Manu will break, so that is the large combo on the side of Chile going down. Vale and Xerox getting back up, but they are against Mind Your Fable. And was it one more? And just like, oh my gosh, and this is gonna be like double, or was it a trade? And oh my gosh, and no more combo left on the side of Chile except for Manu. And that is 1/3 left of the map, and the light is getting dimmer for the side of Chile, and 1/4 left to the map. I don't know if Chile's gonna be able to recover from this. They really need to hold, and that's not gonna be what they want. Rantabi is gonna miss as well, but the lead is still continuing to build up to Malaysia with more breaks to the side of Chile. So I think this map is done. Yeah, just a dominant showing from Malaysia. All of them continue to hold combos except for Kagari, who was just missed, but still, just a statement from Malaysia that they're here to fight. Yeah, a good attempt for Chile, but Malaysia is proving just a tad bit strong this week, and they'll take a second break point.
We're now gonna see Alicia's turn to pick once again, and we'll be seeing a hidden streak come out from them. High AR hidden.
Yeah, this is the higher density, higher AR hidden pick. So you can hear inside the song probably a lot more streams. Yeah, you can hear like the streams, a little bit of pack. Knee sliders. Gonna be testing the reading proficiency of these players. This is a good. I think this is possibly still good for Chile, because I think Xerox and Manu are, at least from my memory at least, I think that they're pretty good on hidden. Not too sure about Vale just yet, but wouldn't be surprised as well if Chile puts on a contends for this point.
Yeah, and we'll be seeing EVIR come back in something for Kagari Malaysia. I run to load it. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see how this map will play out.
Early section, we see early break from Xerox, a bit unexpected, but this map is slightly longer than the previous ones. Rantabi's going to the next one to miss, so Lee's gonna go back into the favor of Chile. And two players on the side of Chile, like both Rantabi and Lee, will find breaks. So Chile will finally be able to have the front foot, have like a front foot forward in this match. Xerox will stop the bleeding a little bit, pulling it closer to Malaysia again, and Manu will trade it back. We'll have another miss, causing that score gap to close significantly. Trade between Manu and Leaf will leave it at a stalemate between 9k combo in favor of Chile. But for now, it's just still a stalemate. Vale will be the next one to miss, and that was going to swing it to Malaysia. Rantabi will trade it back.
Couple of trades back and forth between these two teams there, and I think that miss from Rantabi is gonna slowly swing it over to Team Chile's side. And I think after out of this spinner, yeah,
Just the little like micro movement just catches Xerox and Leaf out. It's still gonna be favor Chile, with Vale holding against everywhere with everything they can. Manu gonna be able to bring it back, but not for long. More trades and no more combos on the side of Malaysia and Chile. They're gonna struggle. Xerox the only one a max combo right now. Not again, and I've just cursed again, and it seems that there's no more combos on both sides.
the lobby reset.
Yeah, complete lobby reset, except for Everywhere is getting close to the 200, but not a lot of time left. There's 50,000 score separated into two teams. Chile is refusing to go down without a fight. Oh, it's getting close though, but trade out from side of from Everywhere, and it's gonna be Chile's first break point and first point of the match, with Xerox being able to close this one out.
Yeah. We managed to get it over the line with the two massive combos from Manu and Xerox at the end there. And even Vale, he had a really nice.
Vale did an excellent job.
Yeah, really nice combo in like the middle section. Just faltered a little bit at the end where it got a little bit more complicated on the denser section. But overall, it was a pretty solid job from Team Chile to nab that break point away from Malaysia. So it's giving them a point on the board here.
Yeah. Both Xerox and Vale just doing absolute God's work for Chile.
Yeah.
Was it one of them at like the beginning or like begin to the middle, and then Xerox taking away at the end, like having that final combo to contend against Malaysia and rack up that last minute points. But we're gonna see Chile go back into mixed mod 2 for another crack at Malaysia.
Yeah, for the anti-mod anti-bot slot now. And I think for like Team Malaysia there, I don't think there's gonna be any more changes for. It's gonna be the same as mixed mod 1, and we'll be seeing Shadow of Dark come back in for the no mod slot for this mixed mod.
Yeah, exact same lobby positioning as the previous mixed mod, with Manu being against Rantabi on the Hard Rock, Xerox against Everview, and Shadow against Leaf on the no mod. So this will be for the previous mixed mod, people might say that Malaysia will take this, but since this is the anti-mod, that could be a different story. Chile looking to capitalize on this momentum of taking the first break point.
Yeah.
Hoping for that second point to catch up. This 2 point, being 2 points down.
Okay, we'll just wait for EVIR to catch up here. Okay, there we go.
Now we're back. A bit slower AR. Manu will be the first to break, followed by Shadow. So Malaysia once again will be the one taking the initial lead. but there's plenty of room for mistakes inside this map as the anti-mod map. So for the hidden slot and the hard rock slot especially, you gotta be super like watch through it, as both the hard rock slots will trade it out. No significant change. It's gonna slowly swing back to the side of Chile as Router P finds another miss alongside Leaf. Marty will trade out one of the misses, but Ev will be finding a final miss, and there'll be no more combo left on the side of Malaysia. Chile capitalizing on this with 2 big combos.
The stabilization on the bottom 2 players of Team Chile.
Yes,
Nice
and this is
lead.
exactly what we want to see. Xerox will find a miss. It's not going to bring it back much, but as Malaysia have been missing a lot.
Yeah, no combo on their side now. Shadow does drop here, but it does make the score still at a standstill.
Yeah, still a stalemate at just under 40,000, going towards 30,000. As there's a bit more stabilization from Malaysia, it's going creeping slowly back, and it's going to climb even more as Xerox finds a miss right before the slow section. And Chile need to hold and need to pray for more misses from the side of Malaysia. It's just back and forth going to Malaysia, and Chile need Malaysia to miss right now if they want to take this back. And that's exactly what's going to happen.
Their lifeline.
Two players on the side of Malaysia will miss, and Chile will hold 2 misses on the side of Chile, and it's going to be very, very close. It's closing out the map, and it's not enough time for Malaysia. Chile will snatch away that point at the end.
Oh, that was a real close one, right down to the wire to the end there.
Just a couple more seconds, and Malaysia could have taken it back, and it would have been just heartbreak for Chile as they held for like most of the map. But a very good pick for the side of Chile, being able to capitalize on the previous momentum that they had on the previous map.
Yep.
They will be closer to equalizing that score against Malaysia.
Yep. Now we're going to be seeing the score 2-3 now, but it is going to be the side of Malaysia's pick, and yeah, they can explore any options here.
Yeah. Malaysia needs to be very careful because they already let 1 point go with the previous pick on the, I believe that was the hidden 3.
Yeah, the hidden 3.
So very dangerous to pick hidden, but a good thing for them is that there is no more mixed mod, so Chile cannot like exploit that mixed mod that mixed mod prowess as much anymore, and we're just left with DTB not explored and the specific no mods not explored as just yet. In the background, the other match we'll be seeing a 4-1 again in favor of Thailand against the Netherlands. Yeah, the last pick being the pick before this being Thailand, being a hidden 2 pick with Thailand winning by about 200,000 points.
Okay, we'll be seeing double time 3, Delta 23 come out from side of Malaysia. We're gonna test the.
It's gonna be like
the double time.
there's a lot of control in this map. I'd say there's a lot of control in this map. I would say that it says BPM 215, but I think it's not as fast as it should be, as it is advertised to be. So maybe not as much of like that speed test which people have been looking forward to, unfortunately, but there's a lot of like of that like DT like tap control to be able to master, because at this level you're gonna have to be very careful with your platter control on maps with like a lot of like tap dashes or like just lots of micro movements, and this is exactly what this map has.
I think we'll be seeing my Angel Fable come in for these double time.
Yeah, and Shadow of Dark is gonna stay in. They're gonna be keeping that next mod roster on Chile,
Yep.
and with this is gonna be Fable, the Fable and Shadow of Dark switch in.
Okay. Into the double times now. We have a intro section here.
Which of these players might become the LeBron? Might become the LeBron in the background.
Chile gonna come out of these two spinners with a about 2000 combo lead, I think. Oh, no, not combo,
score lead,
my combo. What am I yapping about?
Yeah, but yeah, score advantage to Chile, trade out, but Leaf will make it no longer a trade out, so Chile will have the initial lead for this match.
Two players on the side
Shadow will trade.
Two players on the side of Chile now with a max score right now.
But Shadow's trade is gonna bring it closer, but they're gonna double miss again from the bottom two players of Malaysia.
Yeah, only top two players.
Yeah, and just still two SSs on the side of Chile. Mind Your Favor will finally fall, and no more full combos from the side of Malaysia. Still absolutely dominant for Chile at this initial stage. Shadow will find a couple of misses, but and it's gonna go closer and closer to the side of Malaysia with Shadow's like a couple of misses. So that is gonna be a risk. That those two SSs are not gonna be enough. Shadow is gonna need to stabilize as soon as he can, as all the Malaysian players have found their footing.
Yeah, it is going to swing over now. Coming to the last half of the map.
Yeah, Shadow's struggling a little bit to control. Leaf will trade on one of the misses, so it's still gonna be one miss separating, but Shadow will find another miss, and it's gonna be super good for Malaysia as two of the players have finally found their footing. Xerox is gonna finally fall, and that's gonna be traded out by Fable, and Shadow will find another miss.
Yeah, not looking very comfortable there on this double time here. Oh, but that miss from Leaf is gonna drop the score gap now.
But Shadow's gonna trade it again, and but Chile need to hold. They need more misses from Malaysia. They need the biggest combos on the side of Malaysia to drop everywhere, especially Shadow missing is not gonna help the case.
Yeah, last section coming up now.
Xerox will find a miss, and that is probably gonna seal it. Yeah, just not enough from the side of Chile. They're doing so good at the beginning stage, but just unable to hold up that advantage and and capitalize on it.
Yeah. Yeah, just a little unfortunate there.
Yeah, just unlucky from the side of Chile. Probably just like not the best day, but those scores on the side of Malaysia just average of 900, basically an average of 950k. Very good, yeah, a very good attempt by the side of Chile, but just a little bit more they could have gotten it.
Yeah, that is going to be Malaysia taking the point on their own pick. It's going to bring the score up now to 4-2, and it's now back to Chile's turn to pick. Okay, we'll be seeing No More 2 come out.
You're so annoying.
Yeah, this is gonna be the attempt from Chile to make that comeback. Still 2 points down. Unable to capitalize on the previous like possible counter, was it possible like break point, but they're not gonna give up. So now no more 2 is gonna attempt to be that answer to try to play catch up.
Yeah.
The swap up coming.
See Vale making his the return. Just wait for the Team Chile to fill that last slot. Oh, I'm seeing Shadow come back in.
Or just a rejoin in
Yeah, I
that side,
think
maybe.
Like, refresh the map or something. Empty settings. Command just got input, so I think there'll be no more changes.
No changes, eh?
Yeah.
Yep. Fable, Rantaby, Leaf will be going up against the previous, like the DT roster of Chile from before.
Okay, let's just wait for everyone to sync up.
I think Manu and Xerox are, was it like very nicely like settle into this match from what I've seen at least. So I think that this could be a very good lead. They just need the third player to really like keep up, and I think that maybe this is the map to do it. Xerox finds another early miss, so I think that's a trend in this tournament at least. I've been seeing an early miss from the side of Xerox, right, from like Xerox at least. But yeah, the lead is going to be Malaysia's favor for the meantime at least. Shadow, the whole team, like 2 of Chile's players will fall, and that is going to be very good for Malaysia. Already 100,000 what was it, like score lead from the side of Malaysia, and that's not what Chile did. It's going to close a bit with a couple of misses from the side of Malaysia at least, and in fact a whole team miss from the side of Malaysia is going to bring it back and close the gap between the 2 teams, but this misses all over the board. And like just at this halfway mark is just still favoring Malaysia with a few misses coming out. Manu just unable to hold in this slow techie or like control section more so. But yeah, I think like the players are just struggling a little bit more in this half. Xerox is going to be against Rantaby now. Both the only ones holding 200. Manu is going to drop before 200 mark, but Malaysia has backups now, and I think that this map is probably over unless a miracle happens. Yeah, from the get-go, it looked like Chile were not too happy playing this map, at least. Rantaby is having a field day, getting up to the 100k, so I think that this map is very much over, and Malaysia will once again be 3 points above Chile.
Yeah, that's going to bring
Yeah.
bring Malaysia back up now to the match point right now, and it's also their pick.
So yeah, Malaysia's gonna look to close this one out before Chile can make a sort of a last minute comeback. This is their pick, so it's gonna be good. They're gonna use that 2-minute timeout after. So it's gonna be, I think, a couple of minutes for Malaysia to really sit and ponder what could be the map to close this game out. Yeah, very, very tense, because like that match point is, there's gonna be a lot of pressure on this last pick, at least on this like potential final pick from this Malaysia, because one pick and they could give that Chilean roster all the boost it needs to maybe make that comeback to a tiebreaker, and that might be undesirable. But yeah, it's gonna be that sort of flip of a coin. Will it be the pick to close this one out, or will it be the pick that Chile hit and make that comeback on?
Yeah, your face is a blur now. I can paint a picture, but I know it ain't the way that it would turn out.
The other match as well is going to be a similar scoreline, but in favor of Thailand, 5-2 against the Netherlands. So same scoreline, but different countries, of course.
Yeah, I think also that match, last match was played was the mixed mode 2, where Phoenix got an FC, I think. Yeah.
But Netherlands is going to be, it's going to be a Netherlands pick now, as they are going to be going for a DT2 against Thailand, so that's gonna be interesting to see.
You're so annoying.
76 seconds, or rather the timeout they added after this. Malaysia is thinking about what they're going to be doing.
And yeah, Chile are still in this. They have that potential. They've got, yeah, their players that are left are still very much strong enough to carry this one back. So that's why Malaysia is still quite scared of this. You have every right. I mean, they have every right to be scared. 6th place in that qualifiers run. So even with a couple of players not showing up today, Chile is still very strong. Yeah, I think each of the players on Chile today have had their moments in like a couple of points, or like the closer matchups at least. So yeah, Malaysia will need to pick soon. They're going to go for Nova 1. That might be that is an interesting pick to go for, because this is potentially one of the easier maps of the whole pool, so it could backfire, in fact. And Malaysia best hope that they don't make this point slip away.
Consistency, number one.
Manu, Xerox, Shadow looking to play, was it like get that upset point again, but for Malaysia to be Fable, Run to be, and Everreal. So a very tense point. Chile gonna go all out on this last bit, on this potentially last pick. Sorry, it is not going to be the last pick if they win. They're going to go all out, try to like class back from Malaysia. Malaysia don't want to hand us over.
Okay, so wait, I want to sync up. Oh, yeah, I
A
think
couple of players still lagging behind.
yeah, 3 players against the 3. Just wait a moment for it to sync up, I guess. Okay, now we're back. Okay, first trades coming out from Manu and Javier.
Yeah, some opening misses to maybe like ease out those nerves a little.
Oh, Renderby. I'll be missing a couple.
Oh, Malaysia's gonna be fully down. No more full combos to the side of Malaysia and even more misses. While Chile continue to stabilize.
Yeah, we're into the Ki now.
Yeah, this could be a backfire pick from Malaysia. So far, 100,000 in favor of Chile, and I think that this might be a very.
I think your internet died for a moment. Are you back?
Time zones are killing me, but Shadow is going to be missing. So bleeding will stop, but it's still 80,000. They're going to need more misses from the side of Chile if they want to come back. Malaysia does, yeah. So, but Rantapi missing is not going to help them.
Under dashing a lot there, as well as My Angel Fable. I think the nerves really kicking in a little bit here.
But there's going to be a trade still, yeah. Fable will trade out with Xerox and Everywhere will go down. There's going to be a full reset all across the board from both sides, but it is still very much in favor of Chile and continuing to go into favor of Chile. That score is looking more and more hard to come back from as we're past the halfway mark. Shadow is going to bring it back a little bit, but it's still continuing to be traded out. For every miss that Chile makes, Malaysia makes like 1 or 2, like either 1 or 2 more. Xerox will break, but yeah, Xerox will break. Manu will break as well, so it's going to slowly creep towards, and that's exactly what Malaysia want. But Shadow is going to build to 200 very soon, and as well as the rest of the Malaysian player is going to be full max combo across the board.
Yeah, last quarter of the map now.
And yeah, Chile need to hold this one if they want this point back.
Yeah.
They've been doing so good for the first half of the map compared to Malaysia, and they just need to close this one out. This final Ki will be the decider. I think that it is slowly slipping away from the side. It's slowly slipping away from the side of Malaysia, and I think that Chile are looking to just close this map out and continue this map. All the players stabilized on that max combos. Nobody looking to break just yet, but there's gonna be a trade. Fable will trade with Shadow of Dark, but it is not enough. And this is gonna be the end of the map, and Chile are still in this. They will not go down just yet.
Yep. Last couple of notes and spinners, and yeah, Chile doing a very impressive job here, keeping Malaysia at bay, giving themselves a break point on this Nomad 1. Yeah, now it's also Chile's turn to pick now. So let's give it a moment while see what maps is left. Still 2 double times open, Rock 3, Hidden 2 and Mod 3 available.
Yeah, but it's a bit dangerous for Chile to pick a double time because like they've got two good players, but I think the third player is always just a little bit behind.
Yeah, gonna be finding a
needing
little bit of trouble.
Yeah, it's probably the nerves. Not gonna lie, but yeah, because all these players are just incredible, have been doing so good thus far, and but yeah, I think that slowly there's just not many picks left. I think we just have hit two, no more three left, and like there's the two DT picks, so it's very very dangerous. Chile will need to think this one through, and I think that no one might be the best, might be the best way to go, unless they want to take that risk and go for a hidden 2 or a DT2.
Yeah, but with like the nerfs on the double times, especially how precision focus on these might be a bit tough, but we'll be seeing the memory.
Oh wait,
Hard Rock 3.
oh right, there is Hard Rock left. I did not realize that there was Hard Rock 3.
I mentioned there was Hard Rock 3.
Yeah,
This-
I didn't realize that it was Hard Rock 3,
Oh,
but yes, this
hello.
might be.
The gamble.
No, this might be a gamble. Was it worth a gamble? Manu and Xerox are in the zone right now, and I think that the third player who might be practicing in the background might be ready to try and like maybe bring this back to bring this to a 5-4.
Yeah, this map I think it's just a test of your nerves and whether you have seen and played the map before, because there's a lot of couple memory sections that you gotta note off, else you're gonna be finding yourself with a couple of misses. Yeah, interesting pick for Chile. I think we're gonna see Veil making the return. Yeah, hopefully be able to see them take this point. Yeah, I think there'll be no changes on the side of Malaysia, if I'm not wrong.
We are like working on a bit of like one or like a bit of momentum from a previous win. So maybe we'll be seeing something of a comeback in this matchup. So far, it's been a 4v6 against Malaysia, so this was looking to be an uphill battle for Malaysia, but I think it's now even more of an uphill battle for Chile at this point. At this point, especially as Malaysia has improved significantly since the qualifiers as a team and individually as players. Slowly getting to the map, I think we just need a bit of a reset. Everyone playing on his own for a little bit.
It's
Slowly getting the players in.
I don't know if Rantavi's Rantavi's not synced up to the lobby. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, so we'll just wait for Rantavi to sync up, and I think everyone will be chill. Hopefully.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a bit of a delay compared to what's happening in real time, but Rantabi catching up. Almost at the right combo.
Okay, we got two
Fable
people
will
synced.
match. Three and four.
Okay, there we go. 4.
Okay, now we're back, everybody. So a couple of misses from both sides. Actually, Malaysia will be in the back foot as Xerox continues to hold on to a decent score. And actually, they're struggling. Malaysia is struggling quite a bit. There's a 100,000 score lead for the side of Chile, and this is looking to pay off. It's still only like 1/4 of the map, but there's another trade between Manu and Fable, but just no combos on the side of Malaysia. Xerox is holding down the fort.
Yeah, Veil and Manu is gonna be finding a couple misses, but there's no combo on the side of Malaysia at the moment. Coming to the slow section. Here are some of the parts that I was talking about.
A bit of memory, yeah, that memory pattern catches out Rantaby, catches out Veil, Everywhere, everybody falling except for Xerox and Fable. The two
Here.
just contending,
Left.
holding.
Right. Oh,
Oh,
Manu.
Xerox is just. Oh, Manu will fall. It's going to be close.
But Cyrox is going ham. He's the LeBron right now. He's him.
Yes. The scoreline's closing a lot. Everywhere missing will give Chile more time. Manu will also get back up to 200, so it's a 2v2. Veil missing and Everywhere will trade it out, so it's still on the side of Chile. We've got 1/3 left of the map, or less than that.
Yeah.
But this is proving to be a very good sort of pick. There's another trade going out between the two.
Fable's going to be
And
finding a couple of jobsters and coming into the last section now.
And I think it might be over. I think that there may not be enough time. Xerox is still holding on. He's the only combo left, and he finally finds a miss. It is over, but still, is there enough time? It's closing, but I don't think that there's enough time left.
Yeah.
Phil will find a miss. It's going to close it, but it's just.
I don't think there is enough time.
Droplets. I don't think there's enough time. And Chile, they fight back and they bite. They are not. They are not finished yet.
Oh, that's a
Chile is not finished.
3 misses from Xerox.
Oh my gosh, that is a crazy score.
Putting Chile
And-
onto his back right there.
Yeah, Xerox will be carrying his team into a potential tiebreaker. We've got one final pick left, and it is Malaysia in that pressure spot. What will they pick? Will they pick a no mod? Will they pick a DT?
Yeah, they're in a tight spot right now. I think only like both of the double times left, and only no mod and there's also a no mod. There's no mod 3. All these maps are very prone to like shit misses. Yeah, and especially like how they have lost a couple of picks in a row. Like they might be a little bit rattled on their control of their planters.
Yeah, but yeah, Chile is proving that even with with a 4-man roster right now, they're still so strong. Imagine what they would be like at full strength if they could, but yeah, for now they're just like putting on a very very good fight against Malaysia. But yeah, huge pressure for Malaysia because this pick will decide if they'll go into tiebreaker. For now, the other match has finished, and it will be Thailand's victory against Netherlands in a 5-3 victory. No, 6-3. Sorry, if I've seen that correctly.
Yeah, and the winner of this match will be facing up against them, so definitely a lot at stake right now. And we'll be seeing the final pick come out from Malaysia.
We'll be seeing
the blue cat.
this No More 3.
The No More 3.
Yes. This is a bit of a gimmick. Very interesting gimmick pick.
Yep.
So, once again, I would say that the Malaysia need to be very careful with this one because the previous normal pick did not go their way and it was not looking good for Malaysia. So Malaysia need to really, really hold this one together. Everywhere and Rantaby looking to hold down the fort. While for Chile, no changes.
This one, the slider ticks very, very deadly. So we'll just wait for both teams to prepare their players.
Yeah, I think it's expected for Leaf to come back in for this final pick. So, oh wait, yeah, we do Shadow. Okay, Shadow is gonna swap out with Veil. So let's see who is gonna take this one. It is very, very close right now. We've got a potential tiebreaker on our hands between Chile, the 6th seed, and Malaysia, the 13th seed. I think there's going to be a bit of a relog from Manu. Manu will rejoin the lobby soon enough, but
just give it a moment while I think he needs to refresh the Osu, and he'll be joining back shortly so we can get this map underway.
And yep, it looks like we are ready. Final pick. Final pick from Malaysia. And we're going to see if this is going to go to a tiebreaker or whether we're going to be seeing Malaysia run away with this one. We're in a 6-4. Yep, so get hyped, everybody in chat.
Yep.
This is going to be very, very close. We've got an early miss from Shadow of Dark, but probably negatable at the beginning.
Oh,
Manu's going to find a miss too.
traded out by Leaf.
Traded by Leaf. Yep. So still just a little bit of like a flipping back and forth situation of like 8k difference. Manu and Leaf will find another miss, but but everybody is a full team reset from Chile and Malaysia.
No combos. Shadow is gonna find another drop though. It's gonna swing it to side of Malaysia. Oh, but this is so cinema. It's flipping.
Oh, this is gonna be so like nerve-wracking for both teams. Seeing like misses all across the board. It is getting close. Leaf will trade out Manu. Ever will miss again. So it's going to go towards Chile. Chile will hold a little bit, but Manu is going to bring it back. There's a full reset again from the side of Chile. It's going to flip back to Malaysia.
Yeah, it's flipping back and forth.
Yeah, one of the teams just needs to hold. Rantabi is doing immense work as well as Leaf. There is no combo for the side of Chile, so that is going to be not good. And I think that, yeah, but Chile's struggling to hold. Shadow is finally getting to a 200, but Rantabi is there for Malaysia. Xerox will find a miss, and the scoreline is still very in favor of Malaysia, but Shadow is continuing to hold, but he will miss, and that might cement it. We've got 1/4 of the map left, and Chile need some more time. They need more. They need to hold, but it doesn't look very good. Malaysia looks to close it out with 200 scores left. Xerox will finally fall, and that is probably the end of the story. Malaysia will finally close this one in an upset against Chile, but it was looking so close at the beginning and like the middle part, but just not enough. The nerves, the very interesting patterns that's not going to be good for Chile, and they will finally fall to the hands of Malaysia, and Malaysia will advance. So, absolute cinema of a match.
Yeah.
GG WP. GG's to both teams, and yeah, that's gonna be a hell of a finals matchup. Yeah, just kudos to Chile for playing and just holding up in this tournament. But yeah, finally dropping out and being defeated by Malaysia. That will be the end of the run for them. Malaysia will continue their run for this year. finally making out semifinals. I think this is probably the first time we've seen like Malaysia out of the this is the furthest we've seen Malaysia. So Malaysia will be facing off in the next matchup of the semifinals. I believe will be against that will be against Thailand. So it's gonna be another battle of Southeast Asia.
Yeah, that will be taking place tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And
So, yeah, next match will be in 3 hours of Germany versus the United States. So be there for that one. That is going to be an exciting one to watch.
there you go. Just gonna fix the bracket. So, yep. Yep, Germany A versus United States A. Gonna be happening a little 3 hours from now. But other than that, that will be it from us.
Yep, that'll be it. This has been Yun and X of casting for 40CI 2025. So be there for the next match. I don't know who will be streaming or casting that, but yeah, be there. We'll see you in the next. Yeah, we'll see you in the next one.
Yep. See you guys.